Yo, we're here with Ben. He just won with the best deck.
Best deck. We all know what the best deck is, baby. It's Gallantmon.
Is it a meta deck?
I don't know. You tell me, bro. No, I think it's falling out of meta. I think it's maybe tier 2 at best.
Yeah.
Like, you got decks like Royal Knights, and that's it. That's the meta. Royal Knight. If you're not playing Royal Knight, you're just bad at the game.
It's true.
Alright, let's get into it, eh?
Let's go.
Alright, so for Eggy Boys, I think it's very standard. It's just 4 Digimon. Oh. Yeah, so 4 Gigimon, or Digimon, however you say it. When attack, draw a card, good. It's a consistency piece, it's very good. I think Gallant dropped this for a little while, but honestly, the way the Gallant plays now, you play this a 4 of and nothing else.
Yeah.
And then we'll go Guilmon. So we go 4 of the EX2 Gil. Again, it's your best searcher in the deck. It's a consistency piece. So you on play, reveal 4, add a Growl, War Growl, Gallant, or Tocado. And then the inheritables, when attacking, delete something 3k or less. Sometimes it comes up. So you pop little stacks and you get later effect, or you get other effects later on in the deck. But yeah, it's cute, but it's not the best thing in the world. And then we got 4 of the Gil X from EX8. Card is incredible. It's like the BT9 searches of Argue and Gabu. You add a card on the line and then you add X anybody. And then the inheritable is the best part of the card. It's literally on deletion, gain a memory. Or when you delete something, gain a memory. So that's very good. Next Rookman is 3 of the BT17, is it?
19.
Yeah, BT19 Gil. Start a main phase, game 1 if you got Tocado. Or Gallantmon, but that Callie doesn't come up in my build because I don't play it. But yeah, so game 1 for Tocado is always nice, especially if you got the BT17 Tocado to gain another one off it. Because you gain 1 off Gil on board.
Yep.
And then the inheritable comes up very rarely. I just like it because it's the best Gil in name. That's a Guilmon, to be honest.
Yeah, best one to promote, right?
Yeah, I think so. And then it's just 1 of Guilmon Rush.
Solid.
Well, it's just a nice card to have. Like, 3 play for Rush, and then you can combo with other cards as well to get into a Gallant and Rush with Gallant. So that's also really nice as well.
Yeah,
that's
got a
what
couple of Rush games.
Yeah, a little spicy. I do like Rush. Rush for games is always good. That's it for our rookie lineup. We'll go to 4s. So it's 3 of the BT12 Growlmons. You mainly want it for its when Digivolve, where you get to play a free Tocado. But the inheritable comes up a lot, just because you just want to be the biggest thing on the board. The bigger you are, the easier boards are to deal with. So that's why we play 3 of him. And then we play 3 of the BT19 Growlmon. So a very similar effect, but it's if you got 1 or less Tamers, you play another Tocado. And then the inheritable is the same as the BT19 Gil. If you're at 0, add 2k to this Digimon's deletion effects. And then the best Growlmon on the deck, in my opinion, is Growl X. So I play him at 4 of. I like it just because it cycles with the deck a lot quicker. So on Digivolve, draw 1, trash 1. And then if you've got Growlmon and the sources, if you die, you get to play Guilmon from bin. So sometimes you'll Digivolve into this, draw 1, trash 1, and then just swing at security or swing into a big body if you need cycle. Purposely die, and then play out one of your search Guilmons from before. And just keep your cycle going. That's it for our 4s, and then we'll get into the 5s. Play 3 of the War Growl from BT12. This is a very good card. I think this is the best 5 in the deck now. It's an unpopular opinion, but I think that's the best 5 in the deck.
Yeah.
So when Digivolve, you get to pop 4k or less. If you don't, you get to Digivolve into a Gallant for a reduced cost. So whether it be Gallantmon or Gallant X, it doesn't matter, because it's just Gallant in name. And then the inheritable is end of turn, gain 2 if you got no Digimon. End of attack.
Gain 2.
Yeah, gain 2 if your opponent doesn't have a Digi. With the way this deck plays now, it's super board heavy control, so you're just going to go nuts. Blow everything up, gain 2, and check as much security as you can. I think it's the best War Growl in the deck. And then we'll go into War Growl X next. So I only play 3 of these because I feel like 4 of those just feels really bad. Because it's got the 4 Digivolution cost.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, kind of gross.
Big if you're not on the War Growl.
Yeah, literally. And then even going over War Growl 1 for 1 is kind of cringe sometimes, but it's just what it is. Yeah, so when Digivolving, you gain 3k, which is, again, really good because you want to get as big as you can in this deck. And then if you got X anybody, you can't be returned to handle deck and you pop 10k or less. But if you combo that with your BT19 Growls and you end up on 0, you can pop something to 13k, which is crazy.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, sorry, 14k, my apologies.
It's pretty good.
And then the last one off of the 5s is just one of the EX3 War Growls. chances are I should be playing 4 of the BT12, but nostalgia just won't let me go with this card. I love it too much. I think it's just too good. Because it doesn't matter what the board state is, you always get to play a Guilmon or a Takado. And sometimes getting into Guilmon for rush for game is really good, or getting that extra Takado you need out of your hand or bin is really good. Especially if you need to do the end of attack blitz sort of thing. Yeah, so that's it for our 5s.
Noted.
Now we'll go to our 6s. So that's 3 Gallant from BT... Which one is it? BT 17?
17,
Yeah, so when Digivolving, gain 3k.
See ya.
So when Digivolving, you pop something that's 8k or less. If don't, you get 3k on blocker. And that's on when attacking as well. So you get to pop that twice, essentially in the same turn, which is really good. And then if you're at 0, you're immune to everything, like Magnamon is. Ridiculous card, Magnamon. Who printed that card? Garbage card. Yeah, so when you're at 0, you're immune to everything. So you can freely swing at security and not fear anything. And when you swing at security, if you got the combo, you always want to Digivolve into Gallant X immediately after it. Yeah, so it's 1 cost over Gallant, and this card is a card, holy dooly. Yeah, so you got the when Digivolving and when attacking effect, which is give itself 4k and minus an opponent by 4k. And then your other when Digivolving / end of attack effect is once per turn. You can pop something 10k or less. If you don't, trash top card of your opponent's security, then restand. So the whole point of this deck is just get as big as you can and just burn through your opponent's security and try and go for game by turn 2 or 3. So that's it for our 6s. It's a pretty low count, but I think with the consistency of the deck, I find them when I need them.
Yeah.
So that's fine by me. Like I can add little tech slots or add more consistency pieces. So I'm not too worried about the low count of the level 6s I play. And then we go 2 of the Crimson Modes. Card good. It wins games.
True.
Yeah, so it's very similar to the old EX2 one, except it's an ace now, so you got overflow. So you got the when Digivolving effect, you pop something, or you pop the board up to 15k worth. So your opponent's got a 10k Digimon and a 5k Digimon, you can pop both. So it doesn't matter how much, like how the DP is spread, as long as it adds up to 15, you can delete multiple Digimon. And then when attacking, you trash top card security for every 10 in bin. So that's
both players as well. Yeah.
Which is crazy. Because like you're drawing and trashing so much, you're popping boards so much, that number adds up really, really quickly. So that's it for our 6s and 7s. We'll go to our Tamers now. This is the new best Tamer in the deck, in my opinion. You need to be seeing this as quickly as you can. Because if you don't see this, the game plan's off. So what you need it for is the when Digivolving effect. You tap it and give one of your Gallants raid, and it may attack a player.
Yeah, they just made the better blitz team up.
Yeah, literally.
It's like,
it's arguable because this one has to attack the player, where the blitz one can just
the blitz
choose.
can attack Digimon.
So if you've got suspended stuff on your board, I can't attack into it.
Yeah.
Where with the EX2 one, you can still attack into it.
That's a good point.
So it's a bit of a trade-off, but I do prefer this one just because it gives raid.
Yep, fair.
And then the next Takado I play is just 2 of the 17 Takado. So I started main phase, gain in memory if you've got a Gil or Gallon on board. And then the end of turn is what I really love about this card. End of turn, if you've got a Guilmon on board and you've got a Growlmon, War Growlmon in your trash, you can warp into a Gallantmon in your hand. So that's why I like playing the little things like the Rush Guilmon and combo and warp into a Gallantmon for game and stuff like that. Just do really naughty board control. Well, that's just a really funny card. If you don't want to play this one, you could play the EX2 Takado as well. But I'm really happy with the Tamer account. It's doing good. It's doing good things. I'm seeing them when I want to see them, so that's all I care about.
Yeah, sweet.
And so after that, just go to options. Just consistency options first. 2 offensive training. We all know what that does. Just grab a red card from your deck.
Yep.
Then we got 2 boosts. Again, grab a red card from your deck. That's not a Tamer or an option. And then 2 scrambles. Because reduced evolution cost in this deck is crucial in my opinion.
Right.
And it makes a lot of the math easier because you always constantly want to be at 0. And this really helps with that.
Oh, yeah, being 2 cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, manipulate the 3 cost even.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So you just shortcut all your Evos by 1 or by 3 pretty much. That way it's so much easier to control your memory board, your memory gauge, to make sure you're at 0 constantly.
Yep. So the Gallon X is
Always
immune.
Yeah.
Yep. Huge.
And then our last options is 2x Antibody. So I play the old X Antibody over the Proto form just because I like the when attacking effect.
Yep.
Because you Digivolve into your Gallant or your War Growls or something. You tuck this under, then you tap Takado. And then you attack and you Digivolve into your Gallon X and just go skits.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just 1 of the Proto form because sometimes X Antibody just isn't good enough and you need Proto form to reduce your Digivolution cost.
Yep, fair.
And then it's really good if your board does get outed. Adding back what you need from the stack back to the hand is always valuable. Yeah, so that's Gallon.
Hell yeah, what were your matchups tonight?
Matchups round 1 was the Guilmon. That was big scary because they just bite and crush and you get cooked.
Yeah.
I think Andy got really unlucky though. Like game 1 he cooked me, game 2 sort of bricked, game 3 he bricked again. So I just went brr, and I went into Crimson mode, trashed 5 security and just went game.
Oh no.
Because he was drawing, cycling so much. So I was just like,
Purple decks.
yeah, and I had nothing in deck, so I had to win that turn. So I was just like, Crimson. Round 2, shit. Yeah, round 2 was Imperial. Thank you, Josh.
Yep.
Yeah, so round 2 was Imperial. That was another kind of just whatever game. It was very much he didn't find pieces. I found mine, so I just went Unga Bunga. Like Magnum. Oh, sorry, not Magnum. I'm bloody. See, I'm still thinking about Magnum. I can't help
your
it.
true love is Magnum.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, so Pale Dramon, like it was just never able to stun my dude because I always ended up being on 0 memory. Right. And every time they DNA'd, it was just they passed turn. Because they didn't have both of the...
Oh, the memory game.
Yeah, exactly. So I was just like, yeah, sweet, you're missing pieces. I'm going nuts. Then round 3 was again... I've got no idea what the fuck to call this thing, honestly. It was like Boulder Arm Turbo,
yeah,
as he called it.
Gallantmon with the Dark Animal
Engine with... I don't even know what it is, bro. But
as you said, Chaosmon like Turbo.
Yeah, it was like Boulder Arm Turbo or something. That was a really scary match. I kind of had no idea what the deck was doing. So I was just like, if anything threatened on board, like an ace or was just scary, I was just like, pop it.
Yeah, you were just deleting everything.
Yeah, more
correct way to play the matchup.
Yeah,
Let's
so
go.
I just always try to get to 0. Like I think that's the biggest point. Like I can't stress that enough. Get to 0, then do your plays.
Yeah, fair. All right, GG's. Catch
Yeah.
you the next deck top profile.
Cheers, bro. I don't play red a lot. I don't know what I'm doing.